Hello everyone, welcome to Code Black's YouTube channel. In this video, we're gonna look about what is GitHub. Aren't you excited? What is actually GitHub is? GitHub is a provider of internet hosting for software development and version control using Git. So it is the simple definition about GitHub. So GitHub is basically a platform which allows you to host website or software and allows you to version control your software. Still confused for what we can use GitHub? Don't worry, I'm here to help you on that. Let's look at each major functionalities separate. So what is version control and what is hosting in GitHub? Okay, what is version control? In this period, you may be working from home, but developers always work on their own in their laptop. Is it possible to make a collaborative work which contributed by many software engineers and developers out in the globe? Sound a bit weird, right? When the size increases, it is essential to work collaboratively. Meanwhile, the work should be easy and understandable by everyone. Is it always possible to work together in a network computer, or else to share the codes physically or virtually using mail or some other medium? Sometimes you may have to work with partners and friends, even though clients all around the globe. Isn't it weird that how? Because can you share the code every time, or else each and every single change you make? No, here comes GitHub to rescue you. So don't worry coders, GitHub helps many people to contribute to one project very easily. Wow, isn't it awesome? Aren't you guys excited to know more what GitHub can do? Initially, when you want to create a collaborative project, first you should need to create a repository in GitHub. For that, you need a Git account. So opening a Git account in GitHub is very easy. So once you open a GitHub, you need to create a repository. I'm planning to create videos on how to create repository and the other section which I'm going to discuss in this video separately. So this video will give you a main idea on what is done. And also coders, I will be calling the repository as repo in the future videos and in these videos when it continues. When you created a repository of the master branch in the sense the main coder or the main head of the team should create the master branch, and you need to fork and clone the repository. Fork and clone. Oh, does it sound weird? Don't worry. Forking and cloning is nothing but creating a copy of the main code of yourself. That copy is from the main code, but when you make changes to that copy, it will not affect the main code. So you can freely do any changes. Once you fork your repository and keep on doing changes, if you are in a position where the change is correct or the change is done according to the requirement, now you need to merge or add this functionality to the main code. Don't worry, GitHub has a solution for that. What you need to do is first commit your changes to your repository which you created by forking the main repository. Don't get confused with words. What you need to do is you need to make the changes in the GitHub of your own copy of codes. Once you've done that, you need to open a pull request. I will be discussing on what is a pull request and how to do a pull request deeply in some other videos. But this video, I will say a brief introduction to a pull request. Pull request is a request made by a contributor to the owner of the code to merge the works. The thing is, like, you started to clone the work and you started developing it. Now you have made a change. Now you're going to make a request to the owner of the code to contribute yourself into that main code, or else to add the change or the functionality which you have added to the code. That request is simply known as a pull request. What happens by a pull request, in the sense when you send a pull request to the owner, he will or she will keep track on the changes and make sure whether the changes are correct, or else are those changes are appropriate to be merged, and he or she will merge it with the main code. That is basically what is done with a pull request. So she might know that you have done any changes or you have added some functionalities, so she might or he might add the functionality into the main. That is basically what a version control means. Basically, the word version control means you should be able to control or go back or track the changes which you made on the code. The GitHub will easily keep track on the each of the versions which you make by keep doing changes. This helps to grow and update your projects very easily, because anyone can do changes, keep on testing one everything is done, and once the testing is completed without disturbing anyone or without stopping the work, you can easily update your project. Let me tell you some major advantages of using GitHub. GitHub makes life easy because you can easily contribute to a project from anywhere around the globe. And also, if you are an IT personality, since you need to showcase your work to the companies or the job bearer of you, this is the ideal platform. And the GitHub is one of the largest community of coders. You can easily show your works to the outer world and get exposure. And also, as I told earlier, you can keep track of changes of the versions of your code which you made or which someone else made into your code by merging something else or deleting something. The markdown, which is a simple IDE which is present in GitHub, allows you to make changes quickly in it. You can do this completely free because you don't need to pay for GitHub. GitHub is a free and open source, and you can get the projects in GitHub for free and do changes or else use it. What I said was GitHub is used to do version control and hosting. Hosting in GitHub allows you to host some web pages which is made out of HTML, CSS and JavaScript easily. But I don't say this is the ideal and the greatest place to store and share your code, but this is a place where you can develop your code, you can make changes, you can collaborate with your friends and global partners, keep track of your work. But also this provides this hosting service in advance. I hope this video brought you a brief and a clear understanding on what GitHub is. We hope that this was helpful to you. If so, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and if you need anything else or if you need to say something to us, please feel free to leave your comment in the comment section. Thank you for watching.